My name is Paul Sapp. I am the director of and also wrote the adaptation for Brave New Classics presentation of The Second Shepherd's Play. On behalf of the cast and the production team and producer Noel Azzarello, we would like to welcome you all and thank you for being part of this production. Before we get started, I wanted to let you know about two Brave New Classics productions that will be coming in 2021. The first is called A Little Radical, Short Plays by Alice Gerstenberg. Gerstenberg was a feminist experimental playwright in the early 20th century, and she was also a major proponent of the American Little Theater movement. This was a movement that developed in response to the state of mainstream theater at the time, which had become very commercial and very profit-driven. And Gerstenberg and others wanted to bring theater back to a place that was more intimate as well as more innovative. In addition to writing plays for all-female casts as early as 1908, Gerstenberg also wrote the first American expressionist play. That play, called Overtones, was the first usage of a split protagonist personality, a conceit that you can continue to see being used on stage as well as in TV and film. And if you've ever seen the film Fight Club, that gives you a good example of a split protagonist personality conceit. And Overtones will be one of the featured plays that will appear in A Little Radical, Short Plays by Alice Gerstenberg, and that will be in February of 2021. And then in April of 2021, Brave New Classics will be presenting a production of Mae West's controversial hit play, Sex. Written by and starring West, Sex premiered on Broadway in 1926, and is the story of a sex worker, Margie, who is looking for a more honest life and more genuine love in that life. The show ran for 375 performances on Broadway before it was finally shut down by the New York City Police Department, and West was arrested for and charged with obscenity, which in the end only served to enhance her already famous reputation. This project received support from the North Carolina Arts Council, an agency funded by the state of North Carolina, the Burke Arts Council, the Caldwell Arts Council, the United Arts Council of Catawba County, the Rock School Arts Foundation, the Hidden Knights Center, the Iredell Arts Council, and the McDowell Arts Council Association. We hope that you will join us for both of those productions in 2021. And now, please enjoy The Second Shepherd's Play.
I was killing ants in the kitchen at the time. Maya would have been pissed. It was a massacre. I was pleased. I wondered if it was the sort of thing that caught up to you when you got to heaven. I looked out the window and saw Maya face down in the backyard.
At first, people blamed the vaccine, but lots of folks had refused the vaccine and their girls died too, so within a year, every girl under 20 was gone. And then the woman who survived stopped getting pregnant. Our bodies just gave up, or revolted, maybe. Women dealt with it the best they could. Men didn't. I changed my appearance once the violence started.
We should have seen it coming. My neighbor, she inherited some dahlias from her grandmother. Gorgeous flowers, high maintenance. Dug them up every winter to care for them inside. Strangled in her garden one day. All they took were the dahlias.
It was nice, the recognition. Strangers giving me food, water, medicine. Like it was important to keep celebrities alive. I didn't say no. I knew what was coming. And there were no more fans once the shortages came. They didn't like hearing no. Got ugly. Everyone became a scavenger. I looked at it as just another role to play.
I had been in the closet for a week. Couldn't move or speak. I was ready to let go. Then I heard a voice in the store. So I summoned all my will and I called to him with my mind. He says I was lucky, but I know.
I saw my friends and schoolmates when I first got here. No one knew what was going on. We hung out and talked, even made up games. Then we realized there were no boys or parents. The spirit showed up and we asked why. No answer. They just actually wanted to stay or go on. Some girls wept, some lost it. Everyone wandered off. I was alone. I missed my mom, Enzuela. Then the spirits asked me again what I wanted to do.
Oh, Maya. Oh, I need my cuddle buddy. Oh, this weather. Cold. Cold. Ooh, and I'm ill-happed. Face numb, fingers chapped. God, I can't believe I left those gloves behind.
Always happens when you're in a rush.
It always happens when I'm in a rush.
Tell me something.
Oh, I miss you so much.
About your day.
Let me tell you about my day. I was walking near the woods. I was in the woods. The sun was setting, so I thought it was safe. I could hear some men shouting in the distance. I came around a bend in the trail and saw a field closer than I expected. And there was a large crowd. And in the middle of it were two men fighting for sport. I was about to move on when one of the men in the group started towards the woods. There was no tree to hide behind and no time to lay down. I just stood there, frozen, waiting for him to see me. And suddenly, there was a lightning strike out of a cloudless sky. Everyone was knocked to the ground. One of the fighters was on fire, the other looked dead, and the rest were just laughing. I ran while I could. But I was laughing too. Oh, hoping to make it to the city before tomorrow night. Doc can get those papers. You hear all different kinds of things. It's either too good to be true or too horrible to be true. I don't need it to be perfect, just stable, so I can figure out what's next.
Oh!
Woo!
Oh!
Want to be laid up?
Enough? Isn't a fire risky?
Yeah, the wall keeps it hidden from the road. And in this weather, you know how lazy men have gotten.
How fares the world?
Thus. Sit.
This weather.
Oh, spiteful.
The frost.
Hideous.
Now in dry, now in wet.
Now in sleet, now in snow. Sit.
I will.
Makes me nervous.
Bossy's more like it.
Did you see the sunset?
No.
Beautiful. Deep shade of purple, like an eggplant.
Never liked eggplant.
Not asking you to eat the sunset.
My dad said the colors were chemicals in the air. Had to diminish everything.
Well, now you're free to enjoy them all you want.
I won't again if you don't shut up about it.
See the moon?
Hate you. Is Dawn not here yet? It's getting late.
She said early evening.
Well, tonight we feast. I found a house, came up over the ridge, and there it was, built into the side of the mountain. No driveway, no walkway.
Sounds spooky.
That too.
No one there?
No one.
Second home. Must have been nice.
Would be.
How'd you get in?
Stairs. Went underground and into the house.
Taking your chance.
I waited and watched all day. 4 floors. It has an elevator.
It's still working?
Not no power. I climbed up to the top and slept in the master suite. Huge bed, clean sheets, heavy blankets.
Ooh, posh.
Took forever to sleep, wondering about the owners. I found this.
Maybe it came with a frame.
Don't. They lost girls too.
Yes, death is the great leveler.
Here.
Anchovies.
That's gold. Potassium, vitamin A.
This expired last month.
It did not expire.
What's the date for then?
It's a best if eaten by, not you will die if you eat after.
All right, what else?
Nuts, dried fruit.
Any booze?
Nothing.
Use one. Ooh, on a night like tonight.
Mm.
Oh, I scored some chocolate.
They didn't have anything sweet like that at the house.
Bunch of hippies.
Drop something.
Oh.
Where'd you find that?
Oh, it was Maya's.
Oh.
One of my students gave it to her. Sat in the closet for 2 years. She sees it one day, and it's her bestie after that. Never know what kids will latch onto.
Sure.
She named it Zoila after the student.
That's nice.
Sorry.
Don't be.
I don't need to force it on you.
Leave it out. There's more food at the house.
Stockpiling, probably. And then
Then?
death comes at you fast.
You think we should go back?
No. Count your lucky stars and let it go.
Duh.
Christ.
Duh.
Should have been here hours ago.
You're here now is all that matters.
How goes living in the world of men?
Whoa, worse than it was the day before, for whoever takes heed.
Let it pass.
Brittle as glass.
Ever so.
Now in wheel.
Now in woe.
You got the transit papers? Much trouble?
Did some trading.
Goods or services?
That important for you to know?
Call.
I like to know what I owe.
Leave it.
Don't want there to be any bitterness between us.
I'm stronger than you think.
Still don't get why you risk it.
It gives me options. I can get things I couldn't otherwise, like these papers.
Not a judgment.
Don't know how much longer I can do it anyways.
Yeah?
Getting too dangerous in the towns. Never know who's in control day to day.
The roads and trails are many. Good thing men can't be everywhere.
Neither can we.
And you trust those?
With my life.
Is that what it cost?
Almost. I said leave it.
So, who are your friends?
Been following me for 2 days. Drink.
Not what you want.
Ugh. I found them, stuck on some rocks in the middle of the river. Must have been some flooding. Couldn't leave them to drown, so I found a log, made a bridge, thought, good deed, done. Been following me since, yapping. I found a field, left them eating their fill, walked on. An hour later, I hear bells coming up on me.
They're grateful.
They would let me cut them off if they were. They run away every time I try. 2 days. I can't think for the sound of bells. Couldn't relax thinking someone else or something else is going to hear them.
Now we can all worry about it.
No, they're eating now. They'll settle down.
What about tomorrow?
Tomorrow is tomorrow.
We should stick them in that shed over there.
And leave them to die. What was the point of me saving them then?
Prove that no good deed goes unpunished?
Aren't you a gallon of gall?
Leave it for now. We should eat too.
That's starving.
A blessing first. Now, mother, bring all back to good. I say as I mean, to ponder these floods that near drown both in field and in town. They bear all down, and that is a wonder. Amen.
This chocolate is good. It's sweet with just a hint of bitterness.
Like me.
What about the anchovies?
Oh, that was a treat too.
Good source?
Oh, stop.
She won't eat them. Expired last month.
It's a best buy date, not an expert.
I hate you both.
I've been seeing some strange things recently.
Just recently?
There was a dark formation in the sky. I was moving too slow to be birds or bees, couldn't make sense of it. I see these men walking on the road ahead of me, and this thing just floats over them and attacks them. I mean, they're flailing their arms, slapping at themselves. They take off down the road, and as they pass me, I can see it's moths and just clinging to them, climbing over their faces. And the ones left behind just flew around me.
They knew
What?
that you're not a man. Nature's in revolt. I've seen it. A man and a woman riding horses. The horse up and throws the man, starts trampling him.
I hope she pointed and laughed.
I've been seeing more men's bodies in the woods, mauled by animals.
More men are out hunting for food. Nature's protecting itself.
Restoring order.
What order? See, that's a human disorder. Anything that lets you say, I am here and you are there. Money, power, status, the law, women, children. Oh, once children stop being born, there went his legacy.
And with it, our dignity.
Nature lives in the present, like we all should be.
Something's changing. You'll see.
Not as long as men are in charge.
Yeesh! Stop your jangling!
Nights are long.
Let's have a song.
Grant?
Hail, shepherds! Now, Lord, for thy name is seven, that made both morn and stars, well more than I can neven. Thy will, Lord, of me thorns, I'm all uneven. That moves off my horns. Now would God I were in heaven, for there weep no barns, so still.
Who's there?
Would God ye knew how I fare. Lo, a man that walks on the moor and has not all his will.
There.
I am a yeoman, I tell you, of the king, the self and same, sent from a great lording, and sish. Fie on thee, get thee hence, out of my presence. I must have reverence. Who am I? Ish.
Drunk.
You're mad.
How dares? I shall make complaint and make you all to thwang.
Hang.
Thwang.
Wang.
The wang. Flogged at a word.
Is he speaking in tongues?
Maybe he's a time traveler.
I know you. I know him. You're from that show.
True as steel as all men
About
wait.
a vampire.
But a sickness I feel that holds me full hate. My belly fares not well, it is out of its state. Therefore, full sore am I and ill. If I stand stock still, I ate not a needle this month or more. Trade?
That I understand.
Wait. Him first.
Shrew, prank. Thus late as thou goes, what wilt thou suppose? And thou hast an ill noise of false drank.
He's good.
We good? Oh, sweet mother bourbon.
That's me on watch then, is it?
Cheers.
The devil in your eye, a stroke would I lend you. God, look you all three. Methought I had seen you. Ye are fair company. Ladies, sir.
You gonna do this all night?
Down with the count.
What?
The show you saw. Down with the count. An aspiring female rider befriends the world's last remaining vampire. Together they take on the world, mostly by night.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, never watched it.
It was funny. He was funny. You were funny.
Thank you.
Last remaining. Couldn't you just?
Do you believe in vampires?
No.
Well then. Excuse the dramatic entrance. I saw you all three by your fire and the sheep, and it took me back to an old play I'd done many holiday seasons.
The words were lovely.
It was rather nice to dust off the old lines. What brings you out in this weather?
On our way.
Yeah.
To the city, I bet. You have papers? No point in going if you don't.
You have them.
At home. You have cash?
To rob?
Oh, to bribe. I recommend entering by daytime. The more eyes on the guards means they're less likely to demand tribute.
You don't live there?
No, nearby.
Famous actor like you?
Not anymore. Now I am no one and nowhere. Besides, my wife wouldn't do well in the city. She prefers the quiet.
Just one?
Should I have more?
These days, some men have 2 wives.
And some 3.
And some even more.
Woe to he who has many, for he feels it full sore. No, one is enough.
Too much it sounds.
No, she just sees things differently. What about you?
I'm not the marrying type.
Oh, a chaperone then, a hired hand, a noble protector.
Shouldn't you be protecting your home?
My house full of brood.
Have children?
Dolls. Her children. I won't bore you, but one does need a break from now and then. It does get wearying.
I am weary.
Sweet brother, I have all the company I need.
So every take the director tells me, oh, do it differently this time. So he calls action, and I thought, oh, one different way I hadn't tried was walking off the set and going next door for a drink. That's the take they used.
You must miss it so much.
It was nice to have that success after all those years of grinding away. And then, well, there are worse things in life, I suppose.
And there's nothing in the city?
There is, but it's a small pond full of piranhas.
Did you and your wife actually have children?
We met after what happened. I wouldn't have wanted children anyway. I was an only child, and I wouldn't have wanted to share the attention. I know that sounds callous.
I understand. I had a niece, my older brother's child, Naomi. She was a crier. Not sick, just hair trigger if she wasn't being entertained. I was over there one time. His wife was away. There was an emergency at work. I said I'd watch her. Comes out of her nap, sees me, starts bawling. I changed her. I tried to play with her. I tried to feed her. Nothing helped. The sounds just wrenching through my bones. I was afraid to walk her because people would think I was kidnapping her. I've never felt that kind of helplessness or anger. And I swore right then I'd never have kids. And the plague took her a month later. It just hardened my heart.
Can't blame yourself.
Could you tell me some more from the play?
But about thee a circle, as round as a moon, till I've done what I will, till that it be noon, till you sleep stone still, till that I have done, and I say there till of good words a fine, on height. Over your heads my hands I lift, out go your eyes, fordo your sight, till I make better shift, and it be right.
I don't know what any of that means, but it's lovely.
Oh, they sleep hard, that you may hear. Was I never a shepherd? But yet I will leer, if the flock be scared, I shall nip near. Who draws hitherward to mend our cheer from sorrow? A fat sheep, dare I say, a good fleece I dare lay, eft white when I may, but these I will borrow.
Wait, children. There. I found him. Father will be home soon. So, children, what do we gain from all our work? Nothing. People come and go. Only the earth endures. The sun rises and sets, never in a hurry. The wind blows as it will. Water flows into the sea, then rises to the sky and returns to where it came. Everything in its course. What has been done will be done again. Who here can say, look, this is something new? Oh, yes, my love. You see, that was already here long ago, before your time and before mine. When I was young, I wanted to be a teacher, to know everything and to educate everyone. I believed wisdom was better than folly, light better than darkness, But with wisdom came sorrow, with knowledge came grief. The same fate awaits us all, children. Wise and foolish, rich and poor, famous and forgotten. Those who came before are ghosts now, just as we will be for those who come after. Now, don't be scared, children. The ghosts aren't here to haunt us. Just as there is one fate for everyone, there is a time for everything, children. A time to plant and to sow, to cry and to laugh, to weep and to laugh, to tear and to mend, to hate and to wait. And there's company.
Gil, are you in? Give us some light.
Who makes such din at this time of night? Who is it?
Mac, your husband.
Then may we all be here. The devil in a band.
Hello, children.
Knew it was you.
Who else would it be?
I brought you home.
I was already on my way. You heard the bells.
Before then, I called you.
But not now.
Where did you find sheep?
They followed me from hell, I'm guessing. Hey, here. Another orphan.
How sweet. So clean. Where?
Store, abandoned.
Just like you found me.
She needs a home.
And family.
I have news.
Welcome. Thank you, husband.
Well, know I the token, so let it never be spoken. But come here quick. I have transit papers.
How?
Later. Go pack. We're leaving for the city.
I don't want to go to the city.
Just for tonight. Just for now.
Our family.
We'll come home. Hurry, there isn't much time.
When will we come home?
2-3 days. With the papers, I can come and go.
You're in trouble.
Well, they'll be looking for us. They'll hear the sheep.
Who?
The shepherds.
What ends do you have with their herds, Mac?
I told you they followed me.
Tell them the truth.
Forget about the sheep.
The papers.
I'll pack for you.
You stole them.
Pick out 4 or 5 orphans.
From who?
It was an impulse, a mistake.
One of the shepherds? A woman. Oh, a mother.
We may not get this chance again.
I'll scream. They'll hear that.
Well, no, don't.
Oh, you stole this and the papers?
For us.
From someone else?
Yes.
I can learn to live with the little lies. We all do. But now you want to let the big lies in, into your heart, into our home. You're hurting others.
We don't know.
You don't want to know.
Look, it's what I wanted. And there were the papers. Who was I to ignore them? Who's to say I didn't will it to happen?
Well, go then, if that's what matters.
I can't leave you.
I owed you my life. I give you your freedom.
Well, come with me.
I refuse. Go. I won't stop you.
I can't.
You'll never be rid of me, Mac. Do you believe that, at least?
Yes.
Go. Rest, husband. Reflect. I'll hearken when they call.
They will come anon.
Come, make way all, and sing by thine own. Sing lay full fast. This is a good home, but a false cast. May a woman's advice help at the last, or trust me no more.
No, 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 no!
Oh, did I sleep? I've slept well.
Fresh as an eel. Ah, my head quakes.
It's gone.
What?
Zoila.
Who?
Zoila!
Where's Mac?
How would I know? Todd, do you still have the transit papers?
There.
Con.
Maybe I put them in my bag.
No, he didn't. He took them. How could this happen?
I'm sorry. I was tired.
Left us at the mercy of a stranger?
I thought he...
What? That you knew him?
I'm sorry.
Why would he take the sheep?
We'll find them.
How?
Don't shout.
We'll never get to the city.
Stop.
Wait.
What?
Listen.
Quiet. Just let me think.
The sheep followed him.
What if the sheep followed him?
No surprise if they did.
Go to the city.
He said.
He lives outside the city.
We keep going.
Mm-hmm.
And we listen for the sheep.
It's not too late. Mac, undo your door!
Who is that, I say?
Travelers, come in! What a day! My wife Gil,
Welcome.
our family.
Whoa.
He wasn't kidding.
You weren't kidding.
I wasn't kidding.
Zoila!
Shh. She sleeps.
Look how they peep.
I see them, I weep.
How fare you all? Run into the mire? Sit, we'll have a fire.
No thanks.
Drinkies?
Never again.
Back you go, sweetie. She was taken by an elf.
It was myself. How so the game goes. To me you will suppose, and make a foul noise and cry out upon me. That's from the play.
Not a good time.
No.
The papers.
There.
We have them. That is a good token.
I wouldn't have knows were broken.
Don't forget the sheep.
Keep them. You deserve them.
If I trespass off my head.
Tempting. Seize him tight.
And do what?
We have what we need.
Mac,
I'm sorry.
Not enough. He needs to feel it.
what? Your pain?
The damage he could have done.
I wasn't thinking just of myself.
You took a child's toy.
But you see why. I was wrong.
Where did it go wrong, husband? Confess. You were a man.
All alone.
No family, no children. You worked and for what? Fame? Pleasure?
I denied myself nothing.
All that wealth. What did you feel?
Envy.
Chasing the wind.
Yes.
They say what is crooked cannot be straightened. That is wrong. There is a way. Because two are better than one. And when one falls,
The other picks you up.
one can be overpowered.
The two can defend each other.
What? Some feel-good gibberish and all is forgiven? No!
What is it?
What is what?
Your pain.
This belonged to my daughter.
She died.
Yes.
But something else.
What else is there?
Tell us. Mac confessed. You can too.
We argued. She used the last of my flour for one of her endless science experiments. I blew up and I sent her outside. It was the last time we spoke, and then she was gone.
I'm sorry.
It's stupid.
You have to forgive yourself.
Stubborn.
Tell her.
It was so long ago.
Live in the present. You said so.
Maya doesn't know.
Yes, she does. Every child here has forgiven someone.
That's not real. They're not real.
It's what ghosts do.
I can't just...
Yes, help us remember, but also move on.
You're just...
We're sorry.
Go to her. A cord of 3 strands is not easily broken.
We will.
And go on to the city?
She is determined.
Now I pray for thee, for help need I none. Farewell to all three, all good while you're gone.
So a woman's advice helped at the last. I care never who spies. Again, go thou fast.
Goodbye and good luck.
And you.
Our door's open if you're back this way.
If you're unlucky.
You'll build a pen for them.
Not a chance.
Should we camp?
Keep going.
Would have been nice if they had put us up.
Those Looney Tunes.
Paul?
We keep going and we reach the city.
I'm not sure anymore.
Then what?
The house.
House?
Hidden away in the mountains.
Not so hidden, you found it.
How far?
3 days.
You want to walk 3 days and find someone else there.
There's food, beds, shelter.
We'll find that in the city.
How do you know? How do you know we'll even get in with the papers?
We won't know unless we try. You're just...
What?
Do we need to take a vote or something?
You think they're not fighting for space behind that wall?
Duh.
What?
Food?
What do you want to do?
There's no freedom in there. It's on the land.
And fear.
What are you afraid of?
Death.
And?
And tomorrow.
And?
Tomorrow after that.
And?
Expired food.
I know it could be ugly, but I want to see it for myself. We agreed to this. If I've made a mistake, I'll say so.
And we leave.
Yes.
Together.
A cord of 3 strands is not easily broken.
Maya?
Mom,
You're here.
sorta.
How?
Me to your friends.
This is Gib and this is Daw.
We've heard so much.
The perfect daughter. The perfect mom.
Can I hold you?
Listen, I have a story to tell. The world is like this now. 10 bridesmaids took their lamps and went to meet the bride. 5 were foolish and took no oil. 5 were wise and did. While the bride was delayed, they all fell asleep. At midnight, someone shouted, "Here she comes!" The foolish said to the wise, "Give us some oil. Our lamps are going out." But the wise refused. And while the foolish went to get more oil, the bride came. "Where are the rest?" the bride asked. "They were foolish and went to get more oil," said the wise ones. The bride said, "Truly, I do not know you. We must all keep watch together. I know neither the day nor the hour." And the bride went into the feast and shut the door behind her. Go to Bedlam and see. The bride is born tonight.
Born.
Yes, the star will lead you.
There.
Yes, go to joy to that light. Comfort her tonight.
We will, poor as we appear.
Even if we be wet and weary.
You should hurry.
What about you?
I can't go with you.
Why not?
My story is done.
I need you.
Someone else needs you more. Something is changing.
I'm sorry about that day.
I know.
I love you.
Remember that, and I'll always be with you.
Maya.
Hurry.
Yes. Hello?
Who's there?
Friends.
How do I know?
We were sent.
By an angel. She said a child is born.
Come in, please.
Oh, it's true.
She's here. So beautiful.
A girl.
How?
A miracle.
No such thing.
Then what?
You're bleeding badly. We need to get her somewhere.
Late.
But we have to try. Where can we take you?
There's nowhere that will take me at this hour. Need money for that.
Is there someone in the building? A nurse?
Not her. Can't be trusted. You have to take her. You were a mom.
Forever ago.
How old when she died?
12.
You see? It's all there inside of you. You'll take care of her. Love her.
I will.
We will.
Are you ready to be a father? Hard to find a good man these days.
I'm not.
I thought there was something. Good. There's no time to hide.
What's her name?
Haven't named her. Just been holding her.
What's yours?
Jesslyn.
That's it then. Jesslyn.
Born among the poor. Under oppression. Filled with infinite love.
A young child.
Maiden so mild.
I am beguiled. Her laugh is so sweet.
A gift? a gift to greet, I have
If you say anchovies.
a bob of dried cherries.
I bring thee but a ball for tennis. To have it and play with thee all.
A bird have I brought.
Such blessings. Look at you all. Here. Something's changing.
Yes.
Farewell, lady.
So fair to behold.
Now lies cold.
Behold.
Now what? People need to know.
Not here. If we take her out here, they'll take her away. She needs time. We need space.
Home. A real one.
A family.
Yes.
Hi.
Hello. Aren't you an angel? Are you?
Just visiting, like you.
You died from the illness?
Is that what it was?
That's what people said, but no one knows for sure.
It's okay.
What did they tell you here?
They don't say much at all.
Oh. Your mom must miss you terribly.
How did you die?
Giving birth. A girl. A miracle.
A change.
A chance, at least.
What's her name?
Jesslyn.
Neat.
They named her after me. The women who rescued her.
She's in good hands?
I hope so. No. I know so. So, is this heaven?
Maybe it's all heaven, earth, the universe, us.
So what now?
We wait. Or wander. Or wander while we wait. They'll find us.
Okay.
They'll ask if you want to stay here or move on.
Move on?
You know, back to the universe, atoms to atoms, dust to dust.
Clever. You stayed.
Helping my mom.
She's here too?
Still on Earth.
Oh, so you are an angel.
Sorta.
Your mom's lucky. Did it help?
Yeah, she's moving on.
Good. Will you go then? Out there?
Don't know yet, but I can stay here with you for now. If you want.
I like that.
of the audience members is listed Christine's biggest fan,